Glad that you guys can still make it. The guys in the back, if you want to try beers, we're going to be trying beers. Free. It's free.
Let's go.
Today we have with us Newport Craft Brewery, also Radiant Pig. And we'll find out all about them, what they're doing. They have some great beers on draft and cans from them. Going in now, is that the deal? Hello. Okay, it's working now. That's good. We a little bit rushed for time today because we have the Jazz Jam, Race Pro Jazz Jam coming in here. But we're gonna ram jam through these beers and I don't know, guzzle beers. We're gonna funnel. Where's the funnels? We're gonna funnel beers. We're gonna go crazy today. It's crazy. All right. So without further ado, we have Kyle from Newport Craft Brewery.
Alrighty. Not used to a microphone. I've been told by everyone in my life that I speak too loud anyway, so I will try to regulate the volume of my voice. Everyone hear me okay?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Alrighty, so Radiant Pig Brewery that was founded in Brooklyn. Founder Rob Field. He was an avid art student and home brewer. So Radiant Pig kind of combined his two loves, beer and art. Our can design is all based off of New York City graffiti. Our name, Radiant Pig, Radiant comes from the New York artist Basquiat, who was known as the Radiant Child. And then Pig is actually an acronym for all of us, people in gastropubs. So we are a collection of artists and beer drinkers who are here, you know, to have fun.
Okay.
What else is there to do on a hot day than drink beer?
Yeah.
That's right.
Outside of that, we come around the time of the pandemic. Unfortunately, our brewery taproom in New York, we had to close. Newport Craft in Newport, Rhode Island picked us up, and we're thankful for them. And you know, we're here still continuing with a beer that is the story of New York. So we're very excited for everything.
Where was the Radiant Pig?
It was originally a homebrew in a Brooklyn apartment, and then it slowly expanded out, and then we had a brewery in the city, and then now so we're in Newport, Rhode Island.
All right.
Does Newport have any other?
Newport Craft has the Radiant Pig line as well as the Braven, and apart from that, we make a wide array of beers for the Rhode Island, Massachusetts that aren't yet available in New York. We kind of focus our two brands that are in New York on brands that are from New York and not try to bring in Newport Craft products on the regular to the area. We try to keep things as local as we can. So that we have some great beers coming up. We have it's called Soccer. It's our golden ale for the World Cup. Released for the World Cup. We are crushing it right now. But you know, outside of that, oh, there we go.
There you go.
Alrighty. So I believe we are starting off with it's called Soccer Golden Ale. Straightforward golden ale. The name It's Called Soccer comes from the founder of Newport Craft. When he went to the World Cup in America years and years ago, the chant was, "It's called soccer, it's called soccer." So, you know, keep it with his is kind of his pet project. We keep it as regular to him.
You mean 1994?
1994, perfect.
Yeah. The only reason why I know about that, there's a pinball machine.
It's called soccer?
No, not It's Called Soccer. There's a pinball. There's a pinball machine to commemorate the World Cup when it was here in '94.
So it is from the '94. Our owner was there at the games and he kept hearing the chant of "It's called soccer, it's called soccer."
Oh, good. That's good. It's cold.
We like our beers cold.
Oh,
So
Love it.
very good.
It's called Sucker.
It's Called Soccer is designed to be an easy drinking beer for anyone. Galaxy hops are used very sparingly to add a slight citrus note, but it's very much in the background. So it's a light, easy drinkable, crushable beer.
Really nice.
When the World Cup is in June, July, no one wants a heavy porter or something like that. So have it be nice and easy.
Not today.
Not today. Not today at all.
No.
So, is this a Newport product? Is this all
It is.
we get down here?
It's a collaboration between Radiant Pig and Newport Craft, but it is like the brainchild of Newport Craft, but it's a dual production.
Woo!
Ooh.
So this is seasonal?
We only release It's Called Soccer when the World Cup is going on. Yeah.
Oh, you only did every 4
So
years?
It's Called Soccer is only around every 4 years for the World Cup. It's just one of those things that we have a very specifically named beer, adding it for the special occasions, not to overwhelm the beer market.
Thank you. Sorry, we completely covered this table with glass.
So we are available at the Boston Stadium. We are tied in there pretty well, but outside of the Gillette Stadium, we aren't in any of the other World Cup stadiums. It is available at Hop Shop. You know, I was a little disappointed with my bosses who live in Boston, because I was heard it's a drinking town, and then you get a few Scottish people there and drink up all the beer in the city. It's kind of, as a McNair myself, I thought Boston would be better.
So do you serve at the White Horse?
We are not yet at the White Horse Tavern.
What?
I know, it has been
How dare they?
we've tried. We have a few products in Newport. Craft does. The parent company has a few restaurants in Newport, so we're kind of scattered around, but not yet at the White Horse Tavern. Have you been there? What'd you think?
It's not illegal.
When I was there, the food was really good. At that time, it wasn't in the beers. But the funny part was, they had this nice young man playing
I thought it was just on the radio.
the Botticelli suits. And I said to the man, is that the Botticelli suits? And he goes, why yes it is, because my son can play it.
Really?
Yeah, I can only play the one in G sharp that everybody knows. It was G major.
Well, we'll have to go up there, we'll have to state our case at the White Horse.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you at least in the Boston chowder house?
What was that?
Are you at least in the Boston chowder house?
I only focus on New York, so the Boston
Oh, okay,
things that we are. I think we might be. We do have a pretty strong presence in Boston as well. It's kind of like our second main area between New York and then Boston.
Do you sell in Beverage Island?
And where?
Beverage Island.
Oh, I'm not sure. unfortunately.
Array number 10, the long one.
Oh, sorry. You were not prepared. How dare
We
we?
used to be able to get Radiant Pig in ShopRite, but they've changed how their beer fridge works, and it's not there anymore.
We're in a few of them, but yeah, the big chains, the big chain stores are always difficult to kind of see here and there.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys make Save the Robots,
That's our flagship product.
and there was
We got that coming in a few beers.
it was Save the Robots, and then there was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like Cityscapes or something like that, and it had buildings on it.
It may have been before my time.
I can't remember what it was called, but Save the Robots is one of our favorite beers.
Yeah, probably. You guys, the next one? Yes.
Like I said, we've been drinking Radiant Pig over years.
You know what? We'd love to hear that.
It does make you feel radiant.
So, being poured right now for you all is our lo-fi lager. It's a simple, straightforward, crushable premium lager. We use super Sazar hops to have a little bit of brightness at the end. Again, we're looking to create, kind of seeing how the beer market's been moving the last few years into lighter options. With all these young kids growing up drinking seltzers, they're finally moving into beer, and they're not looking for a peanut butter stout. They want something that's light and crisp, and the lo-fi was making one of those. Just a straightforward pale lager. Tying back to all of our art is meant to look like the New York City graffiti you see everywhere. That design. So it's lo-fi lager, again, it's tying into our robot family, and it's, again, just a lo-fi, lower ABV, it's a nice little option.
Because I went to art and design, and half the alumni were like out there tagging silver for us.
Yes.
We use a grain in the lo-fi that's supposed to have a little bit of sweetness on the end, kind of to mimic the malt of an amber, but not to be a straightforward amber or dark beer. Have that little refreshing sweetness right on the end of it.
She's bringing it.
Thank you.
So we're starting off.
You guys still have like a home brewery in Brooklyn, or is it all done?
So everything right now is taking place at the Newport Craft facility. We are looking for a new tap room in the city. So if anyone has leads on real estate that's zoned properly, we are all ears. But the market right now is a fun one when looking for some places.
I would say try to get into the Empire outlets. They have tons of places that are vacant. Woo!
Beautiful. Alrighty, so we're moving into our newest product. It's our mostly human, it's a Kolsch style ale.
Ooh.
We're going to be getting into it in a little bit, but our flagship product is the Save the Robots IPA, named after the old After Hours Club in the East Village from the 80s and 90s.
Oh.
So mostly human comes from when guests would leave Save the Robots, the neighborhood knew them colloquially as being mostly human. So it kind of ties back to our original flagship product. It's a Kolsch style ale with a mixed yeast fermentation of Lutrakivic and traditional Kolsch style yeast.
Ooh.
We did this to have a clean base while still allowing subtle flavors that people are looking for in a Kolsch. We saw that a lot of the domestic Kolsches were leaning too far into the citrusiness of Kolsches, so we kind of brought this out to be a little bit of a balance point, to get a little bit more breadiness or yeast on the end.
What was this called again?
The mostly human Kolsch.
Very good.
Thank you.
Love it.
It's been doing incredibly well for us. We introduced it in end of January, beginning of February, so it's a brand new product for us, and it's the reception we've had in it in New York has been astronomical.
Love it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's one of those it's brewed for a day like today, when it's 98 degrees, feels like 106. Something that you can sip on, it's crushable. I always kind of say it reminds me of when I was too young to be drinking, hanging out in my friend's backyard underneath the porch.
Yeah.
That nice little sense memory of a straightforward, drinkable beer.
This is available on draft as well.
Draft cans, we're looking at maybe doing, what was that?
16 ounces.
Not yet, right now just the 12 ounce. We are thinking about new formats for it. Just the thing with Kolsch's is they're meant to be down quickly. So all the traditional style cup or glassware for it are like 8 to 10 ounces. It's meant to be cold, extra carbonated. So having it in that 16 ounce or 19 too, just to be easy crushable. But again, looking for something that still maintains the core temperature you're supposed to have. If you have a lead for me to get on the Staten Island ferry, I will take you up on that. I have samples. I will bring them when I get back on the ferry this evening. Yeah, what does everyone think between the lo-fi, the Kolsch? What are we leaning towards as a favorite? Beautiful. I just started with Newport at the beginning of the year, and the first thing when I started was saying we need a Kolsch. So it's really great. I love how well it's been received. It's like my first brainchild for the company I run with, so it was nice. So you had a question?
Yeah, for Kolsch, it's like, is it cloudy or is it just cold? I can't tell.
I think it's just cold.
But it's got a little bit of like a mouthfeel. Do you know where that comes from?
So it's brewed in the traditional Kolsch style, so it's the top-down cold fermentation. And with that, you might get a little bit of cloudiness, but it might just be condensation on the cup. It's not a completely translucent beer, but it's not as opaque as like a heavier pale would be.
It's got a little creaminess in the mouthfeel.
It's got to have your mouthfeel that a Kolsch typically does. That's what
And it's good. I'm just curious.
I think that's what, with us seeing that the domestic Kolsch market was leaning too citrusy, having something that has a little bit more backbone to it.
Kolsch should have like not really good hop character. It's just plain Jane. Yeah. Like 2 deciliters.
No, we're using traditional German yeast for it to try to be. That's why it's still a Kolsch style ale, because it can't be legally called a Kolsch. But we try to make it as pure as we can.
You ever have Chelsea Checker Campbell?
No, I have not.
It was a New York brewery, right?
Oh, Junior. Oh, she had that. I haven't had
Made
it.
a Kolsch. Yeah, and it was the Kolsch.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Kolsch, you know, yeah.
Those Germans are very picky about what you can call a Kolsch and what you can't.
Yeah. Supposedly it's kind of like champagne. It can only be like called it if it's made in Kolsch.
Exactly.
But I always thought like the Breitheitsgebot, which is the German beer purity law, was like the end-all thing there. But the weird part is, it doesn't seem so, because when you go for like other traditional German beers, like a Kolsch isn't. I don't know where the Kolsch fits on it, but definitely a Goza. A Goza, which is a traditional German beer from Liechtenstein, doesn't count. Wouldn't count under it because it's got the coriander and salt in it.
So, with the purity laws, with it being a Kolsch,
Yeah.
it's a little different because that's like specific to Cologne, Germany.
Yeah.
They have a little different things for that.
Yeah, like I found like if it's a Bavarian beer, that's where it counts. If it's not in that area, it doesn't. Which is when you always hear about the Breitheitsgebot, the German beer purity law, they always make it seem like it's like this all over Germany. When it's not. It's only in certain areas.
So we are moving on to our junior IPA, moving out of the lighter beers. It's still a sessionable product at 4.6% ABV.
Very good.
It is a mix of Citra and Mosaic hops, and you also get a slight berry flavor underneath the citrus of the IPA, which is kind of a unique flavor profile in the IPA market, that has that little bit of a berry flavor to it. But again, there's no berries or anything extra added to it. It's just the flavor profile from the hop combination. It was actually Radiant Pigs, while Save the Robots is our flagship, Junior was actually the first beer that our founder ever made, and it was a collaboration with Goosemas from years ago, if there are any jam band fans in the house.
Huh.
But now it's something that we bring back here and there. So this year it's our 10-year anniversary of the Junior IPA.
Whoa.
So it's one that we kind of brought back for a special release.
Goose the band or?
Goose the Band.
Yeah. The guy just died. Yeah. So I don't need to bring everything down.
Just a nice again leaning into the summer with these products being a lighter, lower ABV, more easy drinking options.
Who's your New York City distributor?
SKI Beer. Whoop whoop, former employee, current employee over there. Let's do it. Never mind.
Three-tier system.
Two-tier system. Three-tier system. Good for you.
More ships come in on.
It's only designed to keep the rich richer. Fuck those rich.
Unless somebody's able to identify your voice, you're not on camera.
So, moving into our flagship product, Save the Robots. Again, Save the Robots, named after the old After Hours Club on Avenue C from the 80s and 90s. Cornerstone in the queer drag after hours culture of New York. Kind of helps tell the nightlife story of New York. It's a single dry hopped IPA with Galaxy, Uteca, and El Dorado hops. The Galaxy provides a bold passion fruit and tropical fruit aromatics, while the Uteca contributes fresh lime zest and bright citrus. The El Dorado rounds out the profile with notes of pear and watermelon and stone fruit. We want it to be a nice layered beer, but also have a crisp finish. So many IPAs, you drink it and you taste it for 3-4 minutes after your last sip. We wanted something that again is a cleaner finish, so you know when you finished your beer, you finished your beer. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
If any of you find yourselves at a Yankees game this season, please find Save the Robots available throughout the stadium. Woo! Apparently they're doing well this year, so let's keep it going. Well, then never mind. Maybe they're not doing too well. Drink more, it makes the games more bearable.
Will you please say the spell for me? Patrick. You too, bye-bye.
Who's that?
So next we have our Juicy Fruit Sour. There is a little bit of lactose in it, so it's a small enough amount that it shouldn't cause any reactions with any lactose intolerant people. But just to say safely, there is lactose in it. We added it to add an unfermentable sweetness to it without it kind of going overboard.
Robots come in 12 or 16.
The Save the Robots comes in 12 ounce, 16 ounce, and 19 tubes.
Okay. That's good.
The Save the Robots is, particularly in the off-premise market, your bodegas, grocery stores, is our #1 seller. So it should be available anywhere you buy your
How are your burgers, guys?
Oh, they were delicious.
Good? Sounds good. That's what I like to hear.
I ignore the jazz thing.
That would be perfect. Thank you so much. If possible, I do have a tab at the bar. I will also take another mostly human Kolsch. Thank you very much. I've never had the power of a microphone before. This is unlocking a whole new level of my ego I've never experienced before.
Is everybody's pulling it up?
This is the Juicy Fruit Sour. It is a passion fruit, orange, and guava blend. We use in-house fermented fruit. So not only does that give it a little bit more funk to it, it also increases the shelf life due to the fermented fruit. You're able to age the kegs or cans up to a year.
Wow! That's impressive.
So our Juicy Fruit Sour is traditionally seasonally rotated with different fruit blends. Last spring we had a strawberry, rhubarb, and mint. It did well, but then in the summer we rolled into the passion fruit orange guava, or POG. And it was so well received we decided to make this our spring, summer, seasonal every year, and then kind of tinker in the winter with a little bit more of your cold weather fruits and flavors, black currant. It is fermented with Philly sour yeast, which naturally produces a lactic acid during fermentation rather than through kettle souring. It creates a softer, more integrated acidity that complements the additions of the guava, passion fruit, and orange, while allowing the fruit to shine through with its own flavor and finish. Thank you so much.
Guys, what are you thinking for drinks?
And everyone, cheers everybody. This is my final beer of the beer club. Thank you for the warm welcoming, and I'm sorry about the last minute rescheduling last week. If any of you made any special plans or trips last week for it, I have a few samples available for you to take home. Ooh. There are 6 of them. But, cheers everybody. I hope I was entertaining enough for you all. Sorry for any long silences. I'm, again, not used to the microphone. So, who else has been watching soccer while betting aggressively on it?
No bet. There was a night, if you like a free watch party, you could go down here to the
Staten Island Ferry Hawk Stadium.
Staten Island Ferry Hawk Stadium. It's right by the ferry, and they have free watch parties.
But the concession stands and beer is murder.
If
And they
you,
only have InBev beer because it's sponsored by Coca-Cola.
no one likes InBev these days.
If
If you search on the Radiant Pig site, there is a link to any of our sponsored watch parties. We've had them throughout the city the last couple of weeks, and as long as the United States keeps pushing on, we will have them more and more.
Yeah.
One can hope.
It's that magnetic
Well, I
sound.
have to say, if it was a women's FIFA, there'd be no contest.
Hey, you know, isn't that coming up soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we might have, it's called soccer, ready for that.
There you go. And you know what? I was watching US last night, but I missed the story about the red card. Or maybe you
The red card scandal.
red card.
Oh, that was the softest red card I've ever seen in all 4 games of soccer I've ever watched.
I do not
Oh shit, what is this? Oh, that is amazing. A radiant paper pig. Origami pig. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyone have any further questions about any of the beers or the brand or anything? I know it's a beautiful pig. I'm gonna have to fight my bosses off from this evening.
I can make another one.
You are perfectly fine. They will not be prying this away from me. Thank you all so much. I hope I see you all again in another 2 years.
Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kyle. Coming out to Staten Island. Hello, 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 hello. Anyway, thank you for coming to Beer Club. I'm going to get out of here so we can set up for jazz. If you want to stay for the jazz jam, Raystro, and many Staten Island semi-famous people. I'm not sure if we're going to have one at the end of this month, just because it's so hot. I don't know. I'll see. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for coming. Go out to your local places and ask for Radiant Pig. You know, I have Save the Robots in almost all the ShopRites, I think. And I need you people to buy it a little bit more. It needs to go a little faster.
Please.
So, please. And then maybe I'll replace it with the coal sheep. Coal sheep to be like a hit. So let's see what we can do. But I need you to buy the Save the Robots first, and then I can replace it with the coal sheep. If that's what you want. But you let me know. But thank you very much for coming. Thanks for supporting the Hop Shop. The Australia Galicia people in the back, thank you for España. All right, cheers everyone.